Welcome to a casted game. This is a Delhi Sultanate mirror between Szalami, he is the blue Delhi, versus Hut, who is playing as the red Delhi. Now, both of these players are popular Twitch streamers, so be sure to check their Twitch streams out. I'll leave a link down in the description. But they are both playing the Delhi Sultanate. On the map, we have a high view Taiga Summer, and we'll see their opening. We can see right now Hut is gone for a singular mosque, followed up by taking 5 villagers to gold. So what is he doing here? He is certainly going for the infamous double mosque opening. So he's going to be working on getting that second mosque down and working on getting these sacred sites very fast. So it'll be a race to get those sacred sites for sure. And you saw him there, very clever. He had 5 villagers on gold, and then he built this lumber camp. And you'll see, watch this. They dropped that off. So they will drop off the gold at the lumber camp. If you build any resource drop-off point, they will actually drop off the res. So he didn't have to walk all the way back to his town center, was able to drop that gold. Just a slight little thing can make a really big difference. Let's go check out what is going on down here with Szalami. Szalami, let's see. He has his mosque. He does have a lumber camp. It does look like he has perhaps done the same thing. I didn't see exactly. No, I don't think he's done the same thing because he's already got his mill. So a slight difference to build. He does have a lot of wood, or 5 on wood, 5 on food, and he does have 1 mosque. So he's going with the singular mosque versus Hut's double mosque. So I guess this is where we're really going to see where the rubber meets the road. Is the double mosque stronger than the single mosque? And a Delhi mirror is a great place to check. Now you can see Szalami is already opened up with an early barracks here for the Dark Age. So he's going to have some spearmen out in the field. Perhaps we'll see some early towering going down from either of these players, but certainly going to be a rush for the sacred sites. The reason why they're going for these sacred sites for the Delhi Sultanate, they generate 200 gold per sacred site, per minute rather. So each one of these will give 200 per minute. So if they get 3 of them, that is 600 gold per minute. So it's very valuable, and you can actually age up to the feudal without even having to mine any gold. We'll see if Szalami does decide to mine some gold, since Hut is clearly has dedicated his time to this double mosque. You see him training a second scholar. With the Delhi, of course, their techs are free, so this will just speed up this sanctity right there. You see 1 minute and 30 seconds that will be coming in. Bringing in a lot of sheep to drop off here. Not going for any berries. No mill for Hut quite yet. Szalami right now, he has 5 on wood, 8 on food, and he's going with a double barracks opening in the Dark Age. Wow, I love this. So I think he's thinking, he doesn't know necessarily. He might have scouted to see. Let's see, did he get far enough? It's hard to tell sometimes. I don't think he knows necessarily that there's a double mosque coming, but double the spearman will beat double mosque unless there's like a tower or something. So this should be interesting to see if the double barracks versus double mosque. I feel like double barracks is going to win. This is a very clever play by Szalami. Of course, the double mosque has been very popular. I know Szalami has done double mosque a lot, as I have just spent the last 30 minutes working on the build myself. But this will be interesting to see how this build works out. We do see a spearman hiding there in the. I think this is considered a stealth forest. Yeah, I believe that is a stealth forest there. Casting, it's a little hard to tell something about all the line of sight. Okay, so Hut's going to have... Now, he has also dropped down a second barracks. So double mosque, double barracks versus double barracks, single mosque. Oh boy, this is going to be... if you're a Delhi Sultanate fan, this is going to have all the action you were wanting to see. Now, I do see that Szalami's got his spearmen poised out in the forest, ready to go. He will, even though Hut has a second barracks down, Szalami will have the numbers advantage as for right now. Let's see, what did he go for? I was trying to see if for some reason he went to efficient production. So he did go for sanctity. Now, what would be very interesting is, what if he gets this efficient production? No, he's not going to do it. I'll say, what if he put these 2 inside here, and it'd be like 4 barracks, and instead of going for sacred sites, he just went with 1,000,000 spearmen. Could have done it. Something you could do. Okay, this will be interesting. Now, even though Szalami has the numbers, it could come down to like, how do they meet up against Hut? It's, right now he's got 3 versus 3, so he would be evenly matched here. If they see each other in the fog of war, they may not, because of these stealth forests. Oh no, he might have missed them. And this is going to be good for Hut. He's going to get a start on the sacred site. Let's see what's going on down here. There we go. First sacred site being captured. Even though Szalami did start with just a single mosque, he is the first one to touch a sacred site. But in come these, it looks like an additional scout was trained as well. But the first battle here, Scholar trying to escape. Not enough spearmen for Szalami to hold this. Meanwhile, Hut is going to start capturing the western sacred site. But as far as the military is going, Hut is looking to be in a great position. He's already killed 2 spearmen, working on a third. These spearmen, though, might come up to clean up for Hut. So this might be a little trade-off. We want to take a close look at this military as we get into this. If he can get... Oh, he trapped a scholar, and that's what you want. That's going to ultimately deny that sacred site. That's 100... You know, these aren't Dome of Fate scholars that are 75 gold. These things are worth 150 gold here in the Dark Age. And not to mention, Hut was counting on that gold for his age up to the feudal age. Let's see what's going on right now. You can see the gold count. Currently, Hut's sitting there at 0. Szalami has 100. And Hut's starting to tower at this middle site. It doesn't look like either player was able to secure a sacred site, and we just have a spearman, just a dirty spearman battle going on here in the middle. A scholar kind of being caught off guard. This is looking a little scary for Szalami. Not to mention, there is an outpost here. Wow, this is wild. I haven't seen anything like this yet. We're at your about the 7-minute mark in Dark Age. Neither player has gone for any gold yet, and just duking it out with some spearmen. Let's see who wins this mid-map. Let's look at the military graph there. And we see Szalami's lost 13 units. Hut's lost 8. So Hut has been winning these battles. But Szalami does have the scholar. There is Hut's scholar. Just got it. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is his last scholar. Did that scholar go down? Even though Szalami is definitely going to lose this battle. Oh, it escapes. Oh, that's a villager. Where'd the scholar go? Is the scholar dead? Let's see. Is there any scholars? It appears that Hut does not have a single scholar. So what does that mean? He has no means of getting gold. So you do see his villagers being pulled off to gold. Does Szalami have a scholar? He does have one back here. He must have kept one alive. Very interesting. So Hut has lost both the scholars, but you see, look at the count here. Szalami has lost more than double the amount of military troops. And let's see, is this out of town center range? It may be. This could be interesting to see the town center. Oh my gosh. Can he get this? Oh, I think he can. And there you have it. He is going to start working on that barracks. This is certainly not desirable for Szalami. Starting to lose this barracks. Meanwhile, there is a tower mid-map that was built by Hut, and Hut is gathering gold the old-fashioned way. I don't think he's going to be training any more scholars right now. Wait, did he? Did I say that? No. Okay. Meanwhile, that barracks is not looking so good. We have a scholar coming up to heal, trying to do his best to hold on, but down goes that barracks. We have pikemen doing some good, good micro here. All of Hut's pikemen were rather low in HP from those previous fights, and he was able to leverage the fact that he had that scholar to keep his spearmen with some HP. For some reason, a villager made it to the front line, and even though there were big numbers, he was able to hold that off. Very impressive. Unfortunately, there's not barracks, but he is going to replace it. Let's see what's going on up here. A lot of idle villagers. 59 villagers. It looks like he is going to the food, transitioning to some natural resources to the north. No more scholars. Yeah, he does have one scholar. Looks okay. So he's won this fight. He's going to go off and try to capture this eastern sacred site. He knows there's a tower mid. Does look like a second tower is being built, but right now Hut has no means of capturing this tower without a scholar. Has he trained a scholar? It does not look like it. Just selecting all, trying to see. Nope, no scholars, but he is aging up. Dome of Faith coming down. Currently has 8 villagers on that. What a wild Dark Age, guys. This has certainly been maybe the most exciting Dark Age I have casted yet. Now Hut is trying to lock this mill site down. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like double outpost might be overkill on this site. Maybe that res could be better spent Let's look back at the resource graph, see what's going on here. But Szalami has not aged up yet. He's been dedicating this no mining camp life. He's been waiting to get the sacred site. There we go, sacred site, and you'll see that gold start to come in for Szalami. But meanwhile, Hut is in the second age, so all Hut needs to do is make some archers, and these spearmen will be in big trouble if Szalami does not age up. Let's see what's going on back at home. We have any military buildings? No military buildings yet, but he is working on hardened spearmen. Now, hardened spearmen will take very long to get since he has not a single scholar garrisoned. He is just kind of hanging out in these sacred sites, but no benefit being really had from having those sacred sites, investing in 2 towers in the middle that really aren't doing a whole lot right now. Szalami deciding to go the walling route for the sacred site. That'll buy him some time to hold that down and generate that gold. Now, meanwhile, we do see that Szalami is aging up. He did not need to, I don't think he mined any gold before getting this age up. I know he was building this mining camp, but he got that gold all from his sacred sites. Okay, now look at this beautiful tower elephant there in the middle of Szalami's base. This is how you know he is a true Delhi main. Let's see, does Hut have it? Hut does not have the elephant. He has the wolf, the fearsome bitey infantry, as their tooltip says. And let's see what's going on out here in the map. Hut's just towering these sites. Now, perhaps this will pay off later in the game, right? He will get some scholars out here, perhaps going for the cheaper ones that are available at his Dome of Faith. Yes, he is. So they cost 75 gold at the Dome of Faith versus the 150 when you train them here at the typical mosque. And there we go. He already trained one up while I was looking. And there we go. He's going to capture this sacred site. And I think he's going to lock both of these down. That'll be 400 gold per minute for him versus the 200 gold per minute for Szalami. Obviously, Szalami was a little ahead on getting this. Okay, so back at home, we've got some spearmen hanging out. He is an age. He built a market, so he's trading. What is Szalami? What are you up to? What are you up to? I do see, is that 2 archery ranges? 2 archery ranges coming down. Wise decision. Versus double barracks and a stable. So the next comparison we will see, we had double mosque versus single mosque. Now we'll have stable racks versus archery range spear. Will this win? Well, who will win? Who will win? We'll have to find out next on this episode. Okay, sacred site has been locked down. Double tower on both of these. If you guys seen Lord of the Rings, the 2 towers, this is basically like that movie, except now there are 4 towers. So, you know, you see the reference. Meanwhile, he has collected... Did he collect that gold? Where did he... Oh, I'm sorry, the stone? Well, I don't see any stone. What? How's he affording this? Is he just buying it? Is he just... That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Okay. So he is trading his gold for stone, and he was able to upgrade these towers as you see here. Is he working on these ones? Not yet. So that does cost 100 stone. That's why I was quite surprised. That's a expensive investment early on. So here's the thing I worry about. Szalami, we see the score falling behind a little bit. He does not have these buildings on the sacred sites, so he is behind in the gold generation. It'll be a matter of tactics here, though. What he decides to go for. Some rams could nullify the large investment that has been made on these towers. And if Hut, let's see, is he making a military? Yeah, I'm not seeing a ton of units quite yet. He does have spearmen and horsemen, so he's making his military. He's going to try to come down here and burn the sacred site, and he might be successful in that endeavor. But it's going to give Szalami time to react, certainly. Let's see if anything new is going on at home. We do see a blacksmith. Does he get? It doesn't look like he has any upgrades yet for that for Hut. Let's see what Szalami is doing. Does he have a blacksmith of his own? No blacksmith for Szalami. Oh, whoa! At the same time, we got fights. So we have just a siege on the walls happening there on the western front. He is fighting into these outposts with arrow slits, and though those arrow slits will help him with damage, he's just focusing on DPSing those down, and he's able to nullify that investment there on the outpost. Man, you know, he spent all the res for these stone ones in the middle. Would have been nice to have a stone tower on the left side. So it does look like Szalami will be able to neutralize one of these, losing a few spearmen in the process, but archers are obviously going to wipe out what is left there. And Hut at the same time neutralizing Szalami's sacred site. So they're just mirroring each other kind of right now. Scholar coming up behind though. Are they going to be trading sacred sites? I was trying to see where okay, where is Hut Scholar? There he is. but I don't think he's going to go for it. No, he's not going for it. Where are you going, Mr. Scholar? I think you should go to the Eastern Sacred Site. Oh, but he says, nope, I won't. Okay, now, Delhi Sultanate has efficient production is one of the technologies you can research at the mosque. Both these players have researched it by now. And what you see, what it allows you to do is garrison your scholars inside of the military buildings. Now, it makes it produce double as fast. You can see here, he will produce every 7 seconds a spearman, every 11 seconds a horseman. So this is equivalent of, four stables, 4 barracks. Now, you, of course, have to have the economy behind to support this. A little bit of market trading can obviously help without sacred sites, but this will... it's just something to be aware of that. So HUD has decided to focus on his military production. And you do see still just no improved production on those archer ranges. He still has them on the barracks, walling up a second sacred site. And he was able to capture this. I do think that Szalami has the better comp here. He does have these archers, which are able to be devastating to these pikemen. And let's not forget, archers aren't terrible against horsemen. Horsemen do not have any armor. The horseman numbers were kind of low for Hut, and it does look like Szalami is going to take this fight. Let's look at the military there. 42 loss for Hut, 57 for Szalami. So this was a great engagement for Szalami. And to be honest, Hut knew what was coming. He knew what the army comp was and decided to take that engagement. Maybe expected his horsemen to do a little better, but he, I think, needed a little bit more horsemen and really needed to flank those archers a lot harder. But I think the archers are just doing a better job right now of just dealing out the damage. So meanwhile, is he going to recapture this eastern site? It looks like he just denied an outpost from being built, maybe killed a villager in the process, is bringing a scholar down. So Szalami is looking to have be in a good position here. If he cleans up this army, I mean, look at the count here. He is just about lost the same amount as Szalami, about even the odds, and has a massive army while Hut essentially has nothing right now. And the sacred sites are going to Szalami. He's taking the second sacred site, and certainly will maybe just back up and go for this, or he could just pressure him at home. And these horsemen are not going to be able to fight into this mass of spears. And let's be honest, spears like hitting each other will do okay, but not as effective as these archers hitting the spears. So the investments in these towers just have not paid off for Hut. We could compare the single. Oh my gosh, look at this. When one blacksmith isn't enough, make 3 blacksmiths, because they're free techs anyways, and they're going to take a long time to research since he doesn't have any garrison scholars. He has 1 garrison scholars reaching the 3rd age, and that's enough for Hut to throw in the towel. What an absolutely exciting Delhi Mirror this has been between 2 great players. Please check out their links in the description and let me know in the comments below what you thought about this wild Delhi Mirror, and if you prefer the double mosque or the single mosque. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.